I'm gonna show you step by step how I'm using my MVM system to catch a trade like this. Basically, my MVM system is all about manipulation, volume, and momentum. I usually take two types of trade. One is basically pull back into the manipulation zone, and the second one is riding the momentum. And basically, these two models alone can help me to pretty much catch everything I need in the market. Usually, when I'm trading my alt list, I am paying attention to more higher time frame. In this case, I will go to higher time frame to see basically what my bias is. I will go to 4-hour time frame, and basically once we having this sweep of the previous fractal lows, this alone is a very significant area for me. So if I using my MVM system and the AB logic, that basically price moving from one level of liquidity to another one, I see many highs to be taken out. On the other side, I see manipulation on the lows. So to me, the bias will be bullish. And since I basically seeing a large accumulation right here, I simply want to see another reaccumulation in this area. But because I do not take any trades until I see some liquidity purge, I will simply wait for this level to be hit. Usually I would trade the momentum setup to the upside if this pair is basically my main watch list, which is not. So I will pay less attention. That's why I basically trading my second model, which is the pullback into accumulation. So I would just set the alert on this level, and until that I'm just not gonna look at this chart because I don't care about where the price wants to go. I will just wait for my alert to be triggered on this level, and technically because we having this accumulation, I can measure my accumulation and place my limit order right away here. In my eyes, this would be a decent trade, so let's just keep it for the sake of the video. So I will simply wait for the manipulation. At this point, even my trade is triggered, and at this point I can go to lower time frame to see if I'm gonna get some volume confirmation. At this point, we having 3 pushes to the downside, so it's a really good sign that we can have in this area some volume to the upside. As you can see here, we pretty much didn't have any much drawdown because that's how I trade my pullback setup based on how the market moves, which is also the video I made recently, so feel free to check it out. As you can see here, we pushing price to the upside. As soon as we closing right here, this would be definitely stop loss break even because the price very unlikely gonna go here and pushing price again. I'm basically seeing volume confirmation. So at this point, if I want to ride the momentum, I'm seeing the imbalance and I could execute the trade and riding the momentum to the upside because we have two major liquidity right here. But since I am already in the position, I'm not gonna take any trade and I will simply wait for my main accumulation. We got major sweep, we got 3 pushes to the downside. This is my significant accumulation before we take out this high, and we also have this high as well. Also, from the higher time frame perspective, we also have the potential to eventually take out all these highs. So technically I could be even greedy with this position and either taking some partials or just take a full positions out on this level. Basically now, even though I haven't executed trade, my job is pretty much done because I will measure my accumulation and just place the limit order, simply because this accumulation is responsible for the break in the structure, and we also created another manipulation. So again, this is another perfect example related to video how the market moves and understanding the liquidity. So at this point, I'm just place the limit order, and basically again, I should get some little to no drawdown and pushing price away. So as you can see here, we tap into the zone, and to be honest, at this point, as I'm seeing the momentum to the upside, there is no reason for me to take a loss. And the price, based on my rules in this type of setups, if it goes to the 2 times risk reward ratio trade, which is basically right here, I'm placing always the stop loss to break even or slightly in the profit and just riding the trend to the upside. And that's it. It's, to be honest, really simple in my opinion, because you have to pay attention to just few things in the market. You have to paying attention where is the most manipulation, and if you want to having the right bias, I will simply wait for the volume confirmation. And once I have that, I just want to see the momentum pushing away from my entry. This is eventually my entire blueprint how I trade my MVM system.